Hello Zenbeez, it's time for String Safari. A string safari is a project where we create a Zentangle using a given string. And this is our String Safari number 31. You can check out all the previous projects from this series in the playlist String Safari. I am Sandhya. I'm an artist and a certified Zentangle teacher. In this channel, we talk about creating and practicing Zentangle, my own Zentangle inspired artworks and collectibles. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you do not miss out on any videos that we post every Tuesdays and Fridays here on my channel. For today's project, we will be working on a white square tile with a black pen, pencil and stub. So go grab your supplies and let's get started. On to tangling now. Okay, so here we are with our string number 31 and here are my supplies. I'm going to work on a white square tile with my 01 black micron. I might use a 08 black micron, and here's my pencil and stub. So let's get started. The string goes like this. So for today's session we are not going to do any border. We are going to get started right away with our string, which is a circle and a circle inside. So I'm just going to make some marks here like this so that I can connect them. Okay, so this goes like that. Goes like that. Okay, so I made my first circle. I'm going to make my other circle right inside here. Okay, so that's my other circle, the inner circle. So this is our string, like a donut. Okay, so now let's get started with our tangle. So before we start with the tangles, I am going to section this the string further. So I'm going to start off with a dot right here, right in the center, and I'm going to make another dot right opposite to that, and one on either side like this. So north, south, east, west, and then I'm going to mark the centers of those like that. Okay, so we're not going to join anything yet. I'm going to kind of stretch this and make dots further down like that. Okay, so here I am going to connect these dots like this. So I'm going to pull a line that goes like this and then like this. Okay, so again this is going to go here this way and this way, and okay, now let's do the other ones as well. So here it's going this way, Okay, so there it is, all done. So we're going to work inside these. So I am going to start off with our first tangle, which is well. So I'll do that here. So I start off with a circle and then an aura circle, and then I am going to pull out lines like this. Okay, and I'm going to give an aura line like that. Okay, and then I pull out lines like this. So here it is, my well. Now I'm going to repeat this again in my next section. So we start off with a circle and an aura circle, and we pull out lines like this. Okay, I've done the auras. Now I'm going to pull out lines in the opposite direction like this to form a petal. Okay, so one more time. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish the rest. Okay, so here it is, all done, and we'll come back to what we can do here, these gaps. We'll finish the rest and then we can get to that. So now in this section we are going to do Moonpie. So I am gonna make this half circle, aura that, and then make another half circle slightly wider, aura that. Okay, and I am going to fill this section up like that, and I'm just going to pull out lines here. So Moonpie can be done in different variations, so we're just going to do something like this. Okay, so I'm gonna make circles here, and then we'll do a nice aura around that. I'm going to go back and fill these teeny tiny gaps. Like that. And I'm going to give one more aura. like that. Okay, so let's repeat that one more time here. So we start off with a half circle, give an aura to that, like that, and then I start making my circles. Making lines in the second section. And then giving an aura line to this. Let's go ahead and finish the rest. Here it is all done, my Moonpie and well. So I have this little tiny triangle section here. So let's see what we can do there. So I'm going to do one of the fragments here, like this and like that, and we're going to make a circle right here. Fill this up and fill this up. So we're doing this half part just on two sides. Okay, so this goes like this goes like this, and then a circle. Okay, so I just go back at my black. There it is, all done, all set. Now these gaps that we have around well, I am going to fill it up with lines going this way and this way, and so about 2 lines is what I managed to get in this section, in this little tiny space. So depending upon how much space you have, you can fill in those. So I'm going to go around adding my lines. Here it is all done. I love the way it's turned out. So now let's get to shading. So for shading, I am going to go on this very gently. So just on the edges. Like that. Okay, so it's very subtle, very gentle. So I'm going to go ahead and do this all around. It is all done, and I like the way it creates this nice rounded effect. Now for well, I'm going to go along that initial lines that we drew. Again, very gentle, very light, because we don't have so much space here, so just a bit. Here it is all done. I love the way it's turned out. So now let's get to shading. So for shading, I am going to go on this very gently. So just on the edges. Like that. Okay, so it's very subtle, very gentle. So I'm going to go ahead and do this all around. It is all done, and I like the way it creates this nice rounded effect. Now for well, I'm going to go along that initial lines that we drew. Again, very gentle, very light, because we don't have so much space here, so just a bit. So here it is all done. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my pencil here, right next to this, just on one side, so something like this. Okay, so let's just that, and I'm going to repeat that on this side as well. So I'm blending this now. So there it is, all done. Just gonna darken this just a bit right here. I'm gonna do the same here. I'm just going to darken this just a bit to give a nice relief there. There. Okay, so now let's sign our artwork. Gonna put my full-on name here around this. Okay, there it is. Now let's journal this. So today's date is 22nd of December 2020, and this is YouTube String Safari. Number 31, and we started off with well, and then we did Moonpie. Right.
So here it is.
Hope you had fun creating this project with me. I would love to see your creations, so head on to our Facebook group Zenbeez, where all the after party fun happens. Share your creations there and check out the works by other Zenbeez. If you're sharing your works on social media, then please do tag me at Sandhya Monday or hashtag Tangle with Sandhya, so I get to see your lovely works there, and I do stop by to comment. A quick note, these projects and these videos are for your personal use, and no part of these can be used for any kind of commercial purposes. To understand the Zentangle method and to get started on your own Zentangle journey, email me to get information about my group classes or to schedule your private sessions. Last few slots for the month of December are still open. On Tuesdays at 7:30 p.m. India time, I host a Zentangle Mini Project on my Instagram Live. So join me on my Instagram handle at Sandhya Monday and let's tangle together Tuesdays 7:30 p.m. India time. To receive my weekly newsletter, click on the link Tangle Organizer, which is in the description, and sign up to get updates on my workshops and other fun events. And also remember to claim your free gift. Now it's time to comment. So please comment below and let me know how you enjoyed this project, because that really helps me plan out my next set of videos. Also, it's time to show some love. So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and share the video, because that really helps me more than you know. So I will see you next on Friday in our Focus Flight series. Until then, remember to breathe and smile. See ya. Namaste.